Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul. Oh, you who believe, obey Allah and obey the messenger. Whatever messenger says, وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. Maybe it's not the wahi jali, maybe it is wahi khafi. Two types of wahi. Sometimes, clear wordings were revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and sometimes an idea was given to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not the wordings. So, but whatever he said, he was saying from on the basis of the wahi. But these are two types of wahi. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul wa la tubtilu a'malakum. See, you don't make your deeds and your services that you have rendered up till now go in vain. Now at this stage, if you turn your back, it means up till this time, whatever you had done, it is multiplied by a big zero, and it becomes zero. Innal ladhina kafaru wa saddu an sabilillahi summa matu. Verily those who disbelieved and tried to avert people also from the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, summa matu wa hum kuffar, and then they died in the condition of kufr. They died as disbelievers. Falan yaghfir Allahu lahum. Allah is never going to forgive them. Fala tahinu. So, O believers, don't be weak. وَتَدْعُوا إِلَى السَّلْمِ. And don't call for and cry for peace. These munafiqeen, they used to say, there should be peace. Why to go to war? Why bloodshed? We can make da'wah. We can call people towards the way of Allah. Why to use this force? Why this fighting? There should be peace. فَلَا تَهِنُوا. But the reason was weakness, own weakness, fear of death. Don't want to risk your lives. فَلَا تَهِنُوا وَاتَّدْعُوا إِلَى السَّلْمِ وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ. We promise you, you will be the uppermost. وَاللَّهُ مَعَكُمْ. Allah is with you. وَلَنْ يَتِرَكُمْ أَعْمَالَكُمْ. And He will never deprive you of the rewards of your deeds. إِنَّمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا لَعِبٌ وَلَهْوٌ. Verily, this life of this world is a sport and a play. As I explained a few days back, if this life becomes an obstruction from the life of hereafter, and if you are lost in this life, this becomes your mahboob and matloob, then it is nothing but a play and a drama and a game. But if you believe in the hereafter, then each and every minute of this life becomes very important. As the Prophet said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, innama dunya mazra'atul akhirah. This world is where you sow the seeds so that you can reap in the hereafter. So it is very important, but not if it has obstructed your vision from the hereafter, then it is a thing of deceit. Mata'ul ghurur. Innamal hayatud dunya la'ibun wa lahu wa in tu'minu wa tattaqu. And if you believe and you have the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yu'tikum ujurakum. Allah will give you your rewards. Wala yas'alkum amwalakum. And He doesn't ask you all your belongings, all your wealth, all your riches. In yasalkumuha fayahfikum. If He asks you all your belongings and then He presses you, tabkhalu, then you will behave as niggardly. وَيُخْرِجُ أَذْغَانَكُمْ. And Allah will show out to the people the hidden ill intentions in your hearts. هَا أَنْتُمْ هَؤُلَاءِ تُدْعَوْنَ لِتُنْفِقُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. You are those who are called and invited to expend in the way of Allah. Spend. فَمِنْكُمْ مَنْ يَبْخَلْ. Some of you are those who are niggardly, they don't want to spend. وَمَنْ يَبْخَلْ فَإِنَّمَا يَبْخَلُ عَنْ نَفْسِهِ. And whosoever is niggardly against his own soul. Wallahul Ghani. And Allah is without any need, self-sufficient. Antumul fuqara. And remember, you are in need. You have to ask him. وَإِن تَتَوَلَّوْا يَسْتَبْدِلْ قَوْمًا غَيْرَكُمْ ثُمَّ لَا يَكُونُوا أَمْثَالَكُمْ. This was a very big threat which came out to be true after about 600 years. If you turn your backs, you, those who have come to believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, have been assigned a very big mission, very big mission, very big mission. In Surah Al-Baqarah we had it already. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ وَيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ عَلَيْكُمْ شَهِيدًا. This mission has been entrusted to you. Just as our messenger has conveyed to you our message, and he will be able to stand on the day of judgment and testify, "Oh Allah, the message I received from you, I had conveyed to them." In the same way, you have to do it for the whole of the humanity. But in tatawallaw, if you turn your backs to this mission, just as the Muslims did after the end of the pious caliphate, now Muslims started loving this world, luxuries, comforts, making big palaces for them. Abu Bakr had no palace, Muhammad had no palace. He used to live in a hujra, the smallest apartments. You know the size of the apartment of Hazrat Ayah, radiyallahu ta'ala anha, that when the Prophet was with her and he used to pray tahajjud, there was no sufficient space there. He used to, remove and turn the legs of Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu anha to one side, and then there was the space to make a sajda, to prostrate for Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He didn't have built a palace, neither Abu Bakr, nor Umar, nor Usman, nor Ali. Usman was one of the richest persons. But when he died, he left nothing. No inheritance whatsoever. He had a few slaves, and on the day he was martyred, the day he just set them free, "You are free, go. You are not going to be inherited by any of my heirs." So that was the pious caliphate. But when we turned our back to this mission, in tatawallaw yastabdil qawman ghayrakum, then Allah will remove you and bring another nation in your place. And then they will not be like you. Historically speaking, this happened in the 13th century of Christian era, when hundreds of thousands, millions, I should say, of Muslims were slain by the Tatari hordes. And the last Abbasid caliph was dragged out of his palace in Baghdad, and he was covered in the skin of a camel and trampled under the hoofs of the horses of the Tataris. And that was the end of the Arab leadership of the Ummah. Came to end. After some time, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the banner of Islam to the Tataris. है आया फितना तातार के अफसाने से, पासबा मिल गए काबे को सनम खाने से. There was a shift of leadership. The leadership of the Muslim Ummah was shifted from the Arabs to the Turks. Turkan-e Taimuri in India, whom we call Mughals, they were Turkan-e Taimuri. Turkan-e Seljuki in the Middle East. Turkan-e Safavi, great Safavid empire of Iran. And last of them, but not least, Turkan-e Usmani, who established the great Ottoman Empire, the greatest empire this world has seen ever. because number 2 will come the Roman Empire. But the Ottoman Empire was greater than the Roman Empire, spreading over 3 continents, whole of North Africa, whole of West Asia, and a very big chunk of East Europe under the Ottomans. This Bosnia and Kosovo and this and that, they are the remnants of that period. Who are they? The remnants of the Turkish rule. Anyhow, this ayah, in tatawalla yastabdil qawman ghayrakum, this came to be true in the 13th century of Christian era. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quran al-Azim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa zikril hakim.